Another big win, back-to-back wins. What can you take from that game? What are your thoughts?
I think obviously the conditions were quite tough today. It was really windy, quite a big open pitch. But I think overall we're pretty good. Girls did a lot of things that we asked them to do. There's definitely areas where we can still tidy up. I think obviously disappointing with the points we conceded so early in the game. I think that probably came from a lack of focus and buying into our roles really early doors. So that was a frustrating part of the day. But outside of that, I think the players turned up with some big effort areas. Thinking about the things we've done in training and putting them into practice, and at one point where we were quite scrappy, we had quite a few knocks and made quite a lot of changes. So people stopping and changing positions, but we spoke about the fact that we're going to need to be adaptable throughout the season, and I think we did that quite well today.
I was going to say that to you. 2 games, just 1 try conceded, but I can imagine you're quite frustrated even just with that 1 try. But apart from that defensive effort, you're pleased with?
Yeah, I think obviously the try conceded, it's in the manner that it was conceded. It were early on in the game. There's no real excuse for fatigue or system errors that early on. So I think that was frustrating. But we'll be better and we'll learn from it. And outside of that, I think there has been some good defensive efforts and some good buying to our system. But with that said, there's some key areas that we can tidy up on, and we know that we're going to get challenged more than we maybe did today. I think Barrow did move the ball quite well at times, and you could see that maybe some parts of our system that broke down. So definitely things that we need to review and fix upon and keep accountable to. But overall, pretty pleasing day.
You mentioned there about having those players where you can change it around, obviously move tally again and stuff. Is that pleasing to know that you've got players who are so adaptable and that are willing to put their hand up and go where you need them?
Yeah, 100%. I think the girls probably saw, and we all learned at the doors, that things chop and change, and you've got small squad sizes this year, so if you take some knocks, like people do have to play out of position and have to be, smart players that are happy to just go with what the team needs and put the team first. And I think that we're seeing that in abundance from the girls. Everyone's just putting their hand up to go where they need to go for the team to have a good performance. So yeah, today was no different. And girls working hard in areas when we said that some of the players had picked up a knock, so how can we add value and make their life a little bit easier and support them.
Injury-wise, have you come through okay?
We've picked up a few knocks, and obviously a bit Ebony knocked her elbow, Mel knocked her ankle. Muzzy, a little bit of a cork on her leg, but I think other than that we should be alright. But I think that those injuries are quite tough. I think we'll have to wait until Tuesday to review more than anything.
I just wanted to ask you about Shannon.
Yeah.
How good she been for you this year? Obviously, we talked about that she's practically, it's like having a new signing, isn't it, with her coming back in. Have you been pleased with what she's brought back to the side?
Yeah, I think what was pleasing today about Shannon was seeing some of the leadership qualities. Could hear her early doors in the game. Obviously, we didn't have Kira Bennett playing today or Beth Dayton, so that's 2 players out of our leadership group. Bella Sykes as well, actually, so that's 3 players out of our leadership group. So, there was a lot on Mel and Shannon. Obviously, Beavers stood next to me, helping with pitch side stuff while she's off feet. So yeah, there's a lot of ownership on them, and we've asked them to, look at their leadership qualities and see how much they can bring out themselves in the coming weeks. And Shannon did that today, so I think that's probably a pleasing thing that I picked up on.
Just finally, here at West Park Leeds, great facility here, isn't it? And grateful that they can host our game. And we had some vocal fans here today from Australia.
Yeah, we had the Mel Howard fan club and also a Ruby Bruce fan club actually, which I didn't know. But yeah, we've asked them to challenge themselves to be even louder at Headingley next week. So when we're back at A&T Headingley, said to them that it'll be a little bit bigger and a little bit tougher to be louder. But I reckon they'll be more than happy to meet the challenge. And then Bidders and West Park have been brilliant, so thank you for hosting us and always feel really well looked after. So it's been a great game day, and look forward to next week against Leeds at Headingley.